This man murdered 40 monks and now he's doing calligraphy with his sleeves flowing in the wind. You know when they show up in a cloak, pan the camera low, and you hear one bird chirp in the distance? That's not even guilt, that's PR. Anime needs more haters. Back in the day, haters hated. They didn't need a redemption arc, they needed a rematch. But now, some anime villains murdered 300 people, cried one time and got forgiven. Characters who used to stand on business are catching feelings and flashbacks mid-fight. Not every villain needs a sub-story. Some of them were just Satan's spawns in real life. Anime's obsession with redeeming villains has gone too far. Obito started the war over one girl, orchestrated mass destruction, got half the cast deleted, and then Naruto hits him with Rin wouldn't want this, and bro folds harder than Itachi's genjutsu. Man's ghost was given motivational speeches 20 minutes after being the anime Bin Laden. Nah, Bara tried to kill Lee mid-tournament, showed up on demon timing, and then Naruto hits him with a therapy session in the middle of a battlefield, and suddenly he's Kazekage. Bro flipped harder than Neji's fate. Kabuto was casually doing corpse experiments at Sage Mode unlocked and still had the Orochimaru's voice. Then he gets caught in an Izanami loop and boom, one genjutsu turned him into a youth counselor. Stop it. Sasuke, terrorist, war criminal, tried to kill his friends, and Naruto gives him a talk no jutsu mixed with a fist and they lose arms together. Now he's a guilt-traveling mob. I don't know what Illuminati contract my guy signed to cheat the system. Endeavor, as you know, deadbeat dad arc, flame-fisted child abuser arc, but one fight with Nomu and now he's trying. Don't let trauma flashbacks fool you, man. Apology tour ain't over yet. Dio, this guy came back 100 years later just to mess up the Joestars again. Not a single apology, no sub-story, just steamrollers and hate. This guy died how he lived, disrespectfully. Genocided planets, resurrected, helped in a war, got stronger, and went back to plotting like nothing happened. Freeze is consistent, I gotta give it to him. No flashbacks, no trauma monologues, just pure violence and vibes. Stays creepy, stays lethal, doesn't want forgiveness, just wants to smoke. Still screaming about killing people while buried alive. Straight hater energy, no regrets, no arc, just cult rituals and chaos. Tried to trap the whole world in a dream and smiled as he faded away. Madara didn't ask for redemption, the whole plot had to delete him. Right, Zabuza's gotta be the most speedrun redemption ever. This guy killed kids for checks and cried one time over Haku, and Naruto's like, he was a human after all. Zabuza went from a neck-slitting mercenary to rest in peace. This guy got an entire arc off of one tear. King in one fight. That's not a development, that's a speed run. Moranjo manipulated nations, betrayed royalty, got entire towns deleted, and instead of jail time, Bochi proposes. At this point, it's not even redemption, that's Stockholm Syndrome with a crown. Killed Ace, smoked his own men for retreating, still fleet admiral. No tears, no switch up, he's not even misunderstood. He just hates pirates more than anything. If hating was a breathing technique, Akainu's a Hashira. Redemption arcs are wild now. Villains go from committing war crimes to posting up in a sunbeam like they're a Studio Ghibli side character. This man murdered 40 monks and now he's doing calligraphy with his sleeves flowing in the wind. Stop the cap. Like bro, just say you wanted the flex real. Villains these days are all affirming regret. You know when they show up in a cloak, hand the camera low, and you hear one bird chirp in the distance? That's not even guilt, that's PR. And don't let the flute solo fool you. That's the same guy who burned the village last arc. What if these villains never flipped? What if Obito stood on war? What if Endeavor stayed fate? And what if Moranjo got sent to jail instead of getting a wedding? It would be chaos. It'd be legendary. So it's not about being edgy, it's about stakes, risk, conflict. Without haters, real ones, the story flatlines. Some redemption arcs work, most feel like anime community service. We got enough soft villains. I'm trying to see more ops that never fold. More smoke, more fear, more legendary exit. If your team hater, hit that sub.